Hello everybody, welcome back to Jared Opens a Box. I almost feel overshadowed here because I have a gigantic pop right here, and then I also have a 2-pack here, so you're probably wondering, why the heck are these two pops together? I mean, this doesn't make any sense. Why am I doing a 10-inch Zombie the Thing pop from Marvel Zombies, and a 2-pack with Super Tails and Super Silver from Sonic the Hedgehog? I mean, what do these two possibly have in common? And there's literally only one thing. There's one thing that these two have in common, and that's that they were both San Diego Comic-Con 2020 exclusives. So that's why I paired them together. Originally, I was only going to do this one by itself, but then I also thought I really wanted to get this one on the channel as well, because, I mean, it just looks amazing, honestly. It really does. I'm actually going to start with Zombie Thing as well, because he's the much bigger one, so we can get his box out of the way. So I'm actually going to do him first. So, here's a look at Zombie Thing. Don't even really have to zoom in on that, it's that big. So you can see Zombie Thing right here, very nice. You really can't see any artwork on this one. I mean, if you go on the side, he is kind of down here. There is no full artwork, I don't think. There kind of is on the back. Another thing I wanted to point out, if you remember last week's episode, I mentioned how there were two of the Marvel Zombies pops that were, one was canceled, one was delayed. Those two are right, there's Zombie Gambit. This is the one that was delayed, and Zombie Black Panther down here, that one was canceled, of course, due to the unfortunate passing of the Black Panther actor Chadwick Boseman. That one I completely understand. Zombie Gambit, I'm not 100% sure why he was delayed. I guess it was just because they weren't able to get him out in time. But he'll probably come later on down the line as part of Wave 2. Because I know they're already making a Wave 2. I'm not going to say who it is yet, but they are making a Wave 2. So we'll be on the lookout for those as well. Yeah, let's just get right into this one. Oh, goodness. I have never done a 10-inch pop on the channel before, so you're going to have to bear with me on this one. It's going to be a bit of a different kind of unboxing. There we go. Oh, boy. Okay. This one I had to get from GameStop. It was $50. It would have been $30 if I got it off a Funko shop, but there was a lot of issues with the Funko shop for San Diego Comic-Con, so I had to go with GameStop, and it was $50 there. So, it better be worth it, right? So here is Zombie the Thing. That's literally what it says. Zombie the Thing. So here it is. Where to start? First thing I will say is that it does bobble. It does have a bobblehead. The Marvel 10-inch pops do still bobble, even though they are gigantic. This is the first Fantastic Four zombie pop that they've made. I don't believe they have any others in development right now. I believe this is the only one so far, but I would love to see a zombie Human Torch. I think that one would look amazing. They haven't even made a smaller Zombie Thing. Usually they make smaller versions of these guys, but they have not. They only have the 10-inch, so I'm kind of glad I got it because this is probably the only one they're going to make. As you can see from the front here, you can see that the majority of his face is a skull. He actually broke the tradition of having the jaw shown off because he actually still has his jaw, so I have to give him that one. The skeleton here continues down to right here. You see his skeleton is still all rocky, which I think is kind of interesting. And again down here at his leg. But other than that, his body doesn't really receive much damage to it. I guess it's kind of hard to make the Thing look like a zombie though, because I mean he's just made of rocks. I don't even know how he becomes a zombie in the comic book, because I don't know how you would even infect him. But, you know, it's inconsistencies that this channel does not address. We just look at the pops, that's all we do. It looks very nice though, it looks very good. I do think that it doesn't have any of that green stuff either. I think this is the first one I've seen it doesn't have any of that green goo or anything. It's just kind of just a skeleton that's being exposed. So it's nothing too crazy, but I still think it looks very nice. It's definitely very good. I don't think it's 10 inches either. I'd have to probably do a measurement. I don't even know if that is 10 inches. But whatever it is, it does look very nice, and I have to give Funko credit. They somehow managed to make a Zombie Thing pop look pretty dang good, so I gotta give them credit on that one. So we'll have him sit over here. He does stand on his own, thankfully. It'd be very difficult to have a 10-inch pop that didn't stand on its own. I don't really know what I would do in that case. Moving on, this one kind of came out of nowhere. No one was expecting this pop. Usually the Comic-Con pops get leaked beforehand, so you kind of get an idea of, what to expect, what you're going to be looking for. This one, no one knew it was coming. Literally nobody knew it was coming. Funko was just like, yeah, here comes this 2-pack of Sonic Pops, and I'm like, oh, well, shoot. This looks amazing. So again, I had to go get this one from GameStop. It does have the GameStop sticker. It doesn't have the Comic-Con sticker for some reason. The Zombie Think Pop did, so I don't know what's up with that. But this one is a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, I promise. It just, for some reason, has a GameStop sticker on it rather than the Comic-Con one. Unlike the Zombie Think Pop, you actually do get a look at the artwork on the back of the box. You see Super Silver and Super Tails right there. And again, artwork is fantastic. They really do a good job with that. And you also see some of the other pops back there. None of these are new though. They are making new Sonic Pops, but it's none of these. I actually have had these ones since like 2017, which feels like wow. But yeah, so it was a bit of a break with the Sonic Pops. They weren't making Sonic Pops for quite some time, but they are now because it's his 30th anniversary next year. So they are getting back on the hype train, I guess you could say. So this is a 2-pack, so we'll look at each character separately. Let's start with Super Tails. There he is. They both come with these stands that help them fly because they both have the ability to fly. So Tails has this one. Again, it connects into the back. Probably can come out, but I'm not going to bother because I won't be able to get it back in. So there's Super Tails. I love the mold for this one. Definitely looks a lot like Tails. He is yellow here because he's in his super form, which is when they have all the Chaos Emeralds. That's a Sonic reference, so if you don't understand that, I don't really blame you. But this is Super Tails. This is when he has all the Chaos Emeralds and he turns into his super form. So that's why they made this one. For some reason, they haven't made a Tails pop yet. I don't really know why. They did announce a silver one that I will be getting as well, but I just haven't seen a Tails pop. I don't know if it's coming. I really don't know. But I'm assuming it probably will because they have the mold ready to go, so I don't see why they wouldn't do it. And I'll probably get that one too because I love Tails. Honestly, he's a very good character. And they made a Tails pop back in like 2014, I think. And obviously, it's super hard to find now. It's like probably like $300 on eBay, so it wasn't worth it. But thankfully, Funko is making a new Tails one. I'm just hoping that they make a new Knuckles pop because that's the other one that's like $300, and that would be way too much for me to spend, even though it would be great to have on the channel. Here's Super Silver, the other member of the 2-pack. Silver has not gotten a pop at all up until this point, and he is getting another one, like I said, that we will be reviewing at some point in the channel in the future. But this is the first Silver pop. He is Super Silver, again, Chaos Emeralds, he turns into this form. He is flying, again, this one actually comes out pretty easily, so you have to be kind of careful with that if you don't want it to come out, which I wouldn't recommend because there's no way this is standing on his own. So, looks very nice. Obviously, it is silver. He has the boots down there. He has the golden rings surrounding his wrists and his legs down there. So it looks very, very nice. The eyes are one of the things that people have criticized the Sonic Pops over, but honestly, I don't really see a problem with it. They always say that it looks too, like, cartoonish, but I think Sonic's eyes in general look cartoonish, so I don't really think it's that big of a deal. They have the nose there, looks perfect. They have everything else looks great on this pop. Even has the little circles there and a little tuft of fur up there. So obviously, it looks very good. I don't even know if Super Silver or Super Tails are even actual characters. Well, that's a lie. Super Silver is. I don't know if Super Tails is. I know there's a Hyper Tails, but that's obviously not the same character. So I don't know if there is a Super Tails or if they just made this to make a 2-pack. Either way, though, I think they did a very good job with these ones. I think they did fantastic. And that'll do it for this episode. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we do have New York Comic Con exclusives coming up soon as well. So this was San Diego, so we'll be getting to New York Comic Con 2020 as well very soon. And thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.